Okay, I believe that I am live now. Okay, so we're gonna do this a little differently here. I'm going to do all of this live instead of the perfectly edited videos that I typically do for this. The demand for part 2 for MUGEN conversion has been pretty high. So I apologize for the delay, but I actually had some personal issues going on. My family had gotten sick. I mean, no COVID or anything, just seasonal allergies. I'm at the probably end of it right now. So, but yeah, that's kind of why I've been so late, and just life, man, life is what it is. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do this MUGEN conversion. Okay, so in the first video, we actually went over doing the actual conversion from a MUGEN character into OpenBOR using OpenBORStats. In that particular video, I used, I believe, Broly with the Super Saiyan Blue Broly. But from here on, we're gonna use assets that line up with the art style of the demo that we're building. So in this case, I downloaded Katsura. Actually, I can pull them up real quick. Let's see. Move this over here. All right, Katsura. If I go to MUGEN Archive, you guys should already know how to get here. If we go to downloads, characters, and they are in SNK. They are from, man, what is the name of that? Now I just lost my train of thought. You guys might already know, Sengoku. The Sengoku franchise of Neo Geo, and it is the ninja character here. So this is a character that I actually already have imported. So all the images have been split up, all the frames have been split up and already inside of OpenBORStats. So this is where we're starting out. Okay, all right. So, and I actually already have this window open. I'm actually just going to put this in full screen so we can see everything here. So I already set the name to Katsura, health to 100, speed to 9. Made this the player type because this is going to be a player, and also the shadow style of 3 using the sprites that come with this particular demo. The sprite, this is the third shadow sprite that comes with the engine. Okay, well, with this asset engine anyway. All right, so here's the screen here. In the last video, we talked about how they're broken up, and these are animations that are broken up in accordance to MUGEN standards. So it's using MUGEN style to break things up. These are MUGEN animations, and these are how they're named in MUGEN. So all this did was bring over all the different sprite animations and all the frames associated with those animations and brought them over here. So if we go to 006, and let's go to the frames. We're just seeing him kneeling in this one. So there's only one frame in this one. Go down. There's an animation of him actually kneeling, and we can actually animate this. And as you can see, the offset and all that is already set, so you don't have to worry about that. Now you will have to do the attack boxes and the bounding boxes. We'll do that in part 3, but for right now, we're just focused on making these animations. So that's what we're going to spend this hour doing. All right, so we'll stop animation. We got a run animation here, so we can see the run. And we have, and you know, a lot of these characters also have remnants of other sprites included inside of them that are unused. So sometimes you'll come across that as well. So here's an unused sprite that's included in it, but isn't even used in that Mugen character. So we got there's a get animation where you actually pick up something. Perfect. Okay, so we'll keep going. Another unused sprite that we don't need. This is, let's see, let's animate it. So this looks more like he's talking. Maybe use it for idle, but it looks more like he's talking. But we'll keep going. This is the grab animation. Well, this is the grab attack. So this is when he's actually slamming the enemy down. So as you can see, and so yeah, and here's the blood splatter. We don't really need this because, excuse me, the engine already has this flash. We're not going to go over creating our own flashes yet, but the game engine, or at least the asset pack with this engine, already has its own flash. This is what a flash animation is when you hit an opponent, or when two objects hit each other. These are some attack animations, some different sprites that go along with the outside sprites that go along with some of these attacks. We might not even need these, but we'll see. Another thing that we're going to do as well, I think I mentioned this in the last video, is to make sure that you are looking at maybe finding a video of this character, of the Mugen version of this character, so you can see how they actually already have this character animated, and you can get ideas of how you want to do it as well. One or the other, you know, just in case you're confused on what these frames do. Here's a little plate. Here's a shuriken. Another splatter. This looks more like a multi-attack type, multi-bomb attack, explosion attack, where it actually hits something. Okay, another splatter. Here's a group picture of Sengoku, the actual game. So this is still from the actual game itself. Here's a fire animation. Okay, yeah, so this is maybe one of his super moves or special moves where he is raining fire down. That's another unused sprite that we don't need. This looks more like a power-up. Yeah, so like a power-up when someone does a special move and there's like a little power-up signal with them. So that's what that might be. Here's the Buddha statue, another unused one. Smoke animation. Ah, cool. That's kind of cool. So this kind of blur effect animation, action blur. These are, yeah, usually 9,000 is the animation with the frames that relate to the actual player. So this would be your character face in the hood area, and this could be maybe you could use this in your character select screen, but usually with Mugen, this is the face that is a part of the hood. This is your sprite that appears when you're selecting the character. Let's see this. Yep, another hit. Another hit or flash animation. Let's see. Okay, this looks like some kind of slash hit type flash. Okay, another flash hit. Another slash flash hit. All right, so now we're starting to go into these attack different ones. And actually, I'm gonna keep going through these so we can see, and then I'll break this up into where we're going to start and go from here. And by the end of this, we'll at least see this load up inside of the game itself. We're not going to animate everything, but we'll at least see how we can get to a point where we can see this in the game. All right, so let me just do this on this side here. All right, cool. Okay, one thing to note, I'll go over that second. All right, so we'll keep going. So this looks like the regular punch attack. So we could probably use this as attack 1. I actually go ahead and so I'm gonna click this one time to change this. I'm gonna change this to attack 1. Go ahead and do that. Let's see. So this is a strong slice down attack. So if you think about it from a combo standpoint, this seems like this might be the final hit of the combo that knocks him back. Right now, I'm gonna set this to 3. And this particular character, it seems to be broken up pretty well. Sometimes a lot of the characters have like all of the frames inside of this, the attack 200. Well, it was called attack 200 before. It would have all the frames inside of there. So that's not the case with this one. So that's good. That's good. So let's see. Let's look at this one here. This looks like the final slash. So this is like and him doing a swing and putting it back into its hilt. I'm gonna say that because this could possibly be in the actual game itself. I think it's punch, then this slash, then this final slash as the last hit in the combo. But we could keep this. We could keep this way, or we could make this a special attack. So I'm actually gonna stop naming these for now until I figure out which way I want these to go. So let's continue looking at these animations. And so here's another animation. This is it's a very strong slash down and up. Okay. Yeah, they did really good with this with this character. Okay, this is a kick, like a roundhouse kick. Hey, what's going on, Ramel? Hey, and I'm glad that you're getting what you can out of these tutorials, man. I really appreciate it, man. So thanks for tuning into these. I really do appreciate it. Just wanted you to know that. I can't wait to see what you end up building, man. Please, like when you finish going through these and you build your product, man, please send it to me, because I'm looking forward to see what you build from this. All right, cool. So we'll go ahead and stop the animation. Let's go to the next one. This is that's where they're throwing the shuriken. So I think we saw a shuriken up here already. So that's what this animation does. All right. Oh, here's a shuriken right here too. There you go. So that's a shuriken, and here's a power kick. Okay, so power kick. Okay. I might need to. I know they're starting off with the actual kick, but I feel like this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Maybe okay. We might need to change this around a little bit. Maybe start it off with this frame, and I'll do it in a second. Sorry, let's keep going. All right. Oh, thank you, Ramel. Okay, I saw your note. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Okay, so these are blocks. So these are just random different sprites. We have another sprite here. I don't know what the heck that is. Okay. Like he's squatting or something. Maybe starting a new move because he has the ninja signal. Same thing. This might be this might be the block when he's kneeling down from Mugen. So Mugen, when you block while you're kneeling, I think this is probably what this is. All right. So the fall. So we just this is got one frame for the fall. Usually there's like 2 or 3 different frames. I'm just reading your note now. You said I'm an artist from all. Oh, really? You have all, man. Ramel, please send me. All right, okay. So please send me your comic book series because we need to talk, brother. You like if you are an artist who can create your own characters, man, okay. So I'm still reading, but I'm excited to know that this is what you do. So I'm learning all the different things that the engine can do one day. Man, and contact video game companies. Man, we need to talk, brother. So email me your comic book series. I'd love to check it out. Email me at digitalbrilliancehour.com, digitalbrilliancehour@gmail.com. I would love to get up with you, brother. Because I engineer, so I'm not an artist at all. So our program that we run, we focus on building with the assets that are already out there. And there are a lot of people who are interested in learning how to build their own characters using art. And I'd love to figure out a way we could work together and collab some way, man. So, man, definitely hit me up. Okay. Let's go to the next fall here. Okay, it's the same frame. Okay, I think I see what's going on. All right. So the fall animation they did a little weird in this one. So basically, really we're only using this one frame. This one frame is going to fall back because the engine does the physics for you, so you don't have to necessarily worry about. I think what they were trying to do is have the physics use the offset to influence the physics for the character, but we don't have to worry about that with OpenBOR. So have this fall back, so we'll probably use this. Let's see, this is when he hits. So we're gonna have to do a little maneuvering to make this work. This is when he hits the ground. Okay, so they kind of broke this up. So basically we would start with this frame, then move into that frame, and then move to this one. We don't really need that one. All right, so that's what we'll be doing, and I'll show you how to break this up as well. All right, so we'll keep moving. All right, so these free specials here. Let's see what these are talking about. Some Ninpo. This is one of his special moves that he has in the game. Okay, so he disappeared. This is substitution jutsu. That's what that looks like. Substitution jutsu, and leaves explosion after he disappears and reappears somewhere. All right, cool. That's one special. This one here, this looks like this might be the idol. Let's see. Nope, just him standing there. We might already have an idle animation. We haven't gotten to the eyes yet. The animations are listed in alphabetical order as well, so we'll keep going. This is a suplex, so he's grabbing somebody, jumps up with the person with him, and then if he wanted to body slam him, he comes down with him on here. We probably won't use this one, but That's what this does. Okay, another icon that we don't really need. Another icon, another one, another useless one, another useless one. Okay, smoke here. Let me see what this is. Okay, so this is kind of a smoke animation. We'll see. All right, another useless one. We don't need him. We don't need that one. This is just so this is a status type animation. So if we don't have any situations in our game where you would get burnt, but if someone had an attack that had a burn animation with it, or had a burn effect with it, this is what would happen to the sprite. So we don't really need this one. Okay, what's this one? Okay, so this looks like a slice. We'll see about this one. This looks like it's half of something. Okay, and then another shuriken, but this is for another character, I believe. Yep, this one. So we don't need that. We don't need that. It's another slash. Another slash animation. Don't need that. All right, what's this? This looks like a special attack of some sort. I think he's doing a Nimpo attack. So let's see. Yep. Okay. Definitely. This looks like this might be a stage clearing attack. Okay, so we'll keep going. So this is him actually getting started while he's doing the stage clearing attack. This is another special. This looks more like a special too. Oh, so he's like dashing ahead full of energy. So he'll dash through people. Okay. Finding some exciting stuff with him. All right, here's another special. He has a lot here. So this is I wonder if he is going in lightning speed and then ends it with this. Let's see. Yeah, so it ends it with a slash. So these two might go together. Okay. And you guys can hear me okay, right? Just making sure. I guess you can because you're responding to me, Ramel. All right. So let's see. Here is, this is the stage clearing animation. So, well, one of them, because this is the dragon. So you can have a bunch of these come up. All right. He's gonna be a cool character to do. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is the same. This operates the same way as that burn animation. This is the shock animation. This is another. Okay, these frames. Who did this? Who did these? But yeah, this is looking great too. So that same action blur animation. Okay, this seems like it's okay. This might be the stage clearing move. So this is like a whole bunch of lightning. So it's like going everywhere. So this might be it. This might be this would accompany the stage clearing move. So I won't go over these special moves in this go around, probably in part 3 or 4. I'm just gonna focus on getting him inside the game for right now, because you don't need everything to get him inside the game. All right, so we'll keep going. Hey, you see, he comes with a lot too. All right, okay, so we got a helper. Okay. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Another. Okay. I tell you, this. I mean, I just chose him based on looks and all that, but he has a lot of good stuff. All right. So idle. So all right. So think now is a good time to go over the animations that are required for a player to, or a model, enemy or player, to show up in the game. So you would at least need the walk animation, the idle animation, the fall animation, the rise animation, the pain animation, that's when you get hit, attack 1 and 2, but I would at least do 3 as well, but at least attack 1 and 2, that's all you need. The jump animation and jump attack animation. If you don't have these, the game will break when you start to load the character, and you might see the character in the select screen, but when you try to play as them, it'll mess up the game. So you need to at least have these animations. So idle. So here's the idle. So idle already came with it. So let's animate it here. So this is the idle animation. So it already came with it. All right. So jump is the next one. Let's go ahead and do jump. Got jump here. This is the jump animation. Now, let me stop this. So there's a difference between jump and jump land. So there's a jump and how the sprite lands. So if we look at this one by one, so he's standing now, he's jumping up. Let's see. Okay, I guess we could keep this. I was wondering if this was going to look too weird. So he's standing, now he's jumping up, he's in the air, and moving his, bending his legs to get at the highest height. I think this is him kind of floating, and now he's starting to come down, and now he's landing. Okay, landing in 2. All right, so we can keep this. This is perfect. Cool. All right. While we're going, let's go to the jump attack. So you can have, and the reason why, let me say this before I keep going. The reason why there's slashes through these animations, it just that just means that these names, the OpenBOR isn't going to recognize the animation name or animation type name. So, and the reason why these are clear is because it does recognize them, and the number that's beside them represents the actual number, the attack number. So like if we looked at this one, this would be attack number 280. This will be jump attack number 610. So that's how OpenBOR reads it. You don't need to go that high. One thing you're probably gonna realize too, with these high numbers, by default, I believe that you can only, by default, OpenBOR only registers 4 of a certain animation type. Probably 4. I believe 4, 3 or 4. So anything over that number, anything over 4, it's going to crash because it only set aside or allotted memory space to support only 4 specials. But if you want to support all the way up to 4,400, you would need to there's a script.txt script.txt value that you need to set to allow it to support more than 4. So you would set it to like 4,400. I don't know if it goes that high. I believe 99 is the highest it'll go, I believe. But yeah, you have to allocate memory using the script values to support these high numbers. But it's going to show up as valid because it is technically a valid animation. All right, so here's jump here. Go back to jump. All right, I'm at jump attack. All right, so that's 1. This is a jump kick. Okay, we don't need that one. This is a jump forward. I'll keep this in there. This is a jump forward. So this is basically, this is the animation that's gonna happen when you are jumping forward. So pressing forward as you jump is gonna do this animation. If you didn't have this animation, it would just do this regular animation by default, which happens when you're just standing still and pressing jump. So, okay. All right, so I found some stuff. Let me try to use. So here's a pane sprite here frame. Let's see if there's anything else here that. Nope. So we'll just I'll probably keep this one because the offset is at his base here. So I'll probably just keep this one. We'll go ahead and just change it now while I got it. All right. So oh well, I had it here too, but yeah, it don't matter. So we'll be deleting a lot of these in a second. So we took care of jump. We're about to take care of jump attack in a second. We got attack 1 and attack 2. We're probably going to have a 3 in there as well. We took care of pain and we took care of idle. Now, did we take care of fall? We talked about fall. We're gonna do it, but we talked about it. Okay, so we'll keep going. So here's pain. Oh, I didn't even. Wow, Kevin. All right. This had 3 in here. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Yeah. So this had the. Well, good. I did the right one anyway. This had the whole pain animation. So there you go. All right. So here's the rise. So he is hopping back up. So that's your rise. Let's see. We got run here. We'll go ahead and put that in. I'll keep it in. This is more of a dash though. Actually, no, I'm not going to use run this time. But we're going to save all these animations anyway. I'll show you how to do that. So if you want to include more animations in that, you can. All right, so we'll stop that. But this is more like a sidestep dash. And to run in OpenBOR, you just double tap forward. And here's just a turn animation where he just pauses and turns around. We won't need this either. I would rather him be a little bit more fluid when you're controlling him. So we'll probably take that out too. And then you got walk. So animate that. So here's the walk animation. So now, before I actually, let me go ahead and open up OpenBOR real quick. Sorry, 1 second. Just trying to find this here. All right. So we are going to go in the character folder, and I believe here's Katsura right here. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and find the model TXT, the TXT file that comes with this model, which is down here. So we have it here. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create a copy. File, save as. And we'll just put Katsura-old. So if you ever needed to come back and look up anything, and actually I'm going to save this to none. So change the player type to none. And let's do it this way. All right, so Katsura old. So, and I'm going to go to models.txt and add them in here. And there's another thing we'll need to change here. I'll do that in a second. But I'm just creating a copy here. I'm gonna call this Katsura old, and that's gonna point to Katsura-old. All right. So since we have no on these, we won't have to worry about this breaking the game if we tried to load the game and this wasn't set up correctly, because it's not gonna load it at the beginning like that. So we don't have to worry about that. But so this way, when we reload OpenBORStats and we want to look at some of the older, the other animations that we're not using this time around, we can go back to that model and copy that and create the animations for it. But so just go ahead and do this too while you're while we're doing this, because we're gonna delete a lot of this stuff that we don't need. So all right, so let's start at the top. We're gonna go ahead and just I'm also gonna, there was one that's get. I'm gonna keep some of these. I'm actually gonna keep, but I'm gonna go ahead and delete 06. I don't necessarily need that because I have a, here's the animation here, forget. So I'm gonna go ahead and just click one time and it'll change into where I can edit it. So I'm just gonna type get in here. So this grabs an item, and so all the thing I have to do is to delete these, just click on each animation and then just click delete. And if you want to change the name of an animation, just click on it, wait a couple seconds, then click again, and then it'll change to where you can edit it. For now, I'm not gonna run because the other characters in this demo don't run yet, so I'm just gonna delete them. Again, we'll have a copy of these animations, so we don't have to worry about losing it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait a second. Yeah. I might. So I might. Let's go back here. I might combine these two. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go to the editor screen here. I'm going to select the offset and the frame. The offset is usually before the frame. That sets the offset of the frame after it. So that's why offset is before each frame. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight these, and in order to copy and paste in OpenBORStats, we need to use the short keys. So in this case, we need to copy this code. So hold Control and hit C. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy, and I'm gonna go back here, and I want this to appear immediately after this. So if I go back to frames, it updates the frames down here, and I'm gonna animate so where it drops down and actually shows him picking it up. So right now I'm gonna keep it like this. I may delete these frames, but I just want it to look like he's actually picking it up. So all right, so that's taken care of. We get rid of that. We don't need this. Yeah, we already have an idle animation, so we don't need this. This is more of him talking. There's no communication in this engine right now. I mean this demo. All right, this is a grab. I'm gonna get rid of this now, but we'll probably be adding this back in part 3. I'll go ahead and leave it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we don't need this frame. So one thing, make sure you don't do when you're selecting these frames, don't make a mistake and hit delete here, because it'll delete the whole animation, because that's what delete does. So if you want to delete a frame, because we don't really need this frame, we're gonna go to editor, And when you click on these frames, it'll show which frame it is up here in the editor screen. So we want to get rid of this one. So we're gonna highlight the offset above it because that applies to this frame, and we're just gonna delete. So now if we go back and animate, yeah. So this could be maybe the grab animation, and this could be the grab attack. So I'm gonna do, actually let me just show you how to create an animation. I'm just gonna use one frame here. I'm gonna select this here. All right, and then I'm right clicking this area, and then I'm gonna click add, and it's gonna add a new animation now here called new something, new and a number. So you could either do the wait click approach, or you can actually go in the editor screen. But I'm just gonna apply it here. So to grab, and I think I copied the animation name, so we'll get rid of that. So now if we go back to the frames, this will happen when you actually grab the enemy. All right, so now if we go back up to this one, this will be the grab attack. So let's go ahead and just change this to grab attack. And as you can see, you don't see a line through it. That's actually one of the animations. And I did a video earlier that went over the manual and how and what animations you have access to. So just make sure to check out that manual to see like what animation names you can actually use, and it'll explain all of that. It's very thorough. It's really good, really good information. All right, so we don't need this right now. We don't need that. 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 That we don't need that. We don't need that. I'm just deleting all these. I deleted the profile images and stuff because that's used somewhere else. I'll actually, perhaps I did that a little too soon, but I can go here and find it. What was that? I think it's usually I'll do a control find. It's usually like, oh yeah, 9,000. Okay, Anim 9,000. Okay, just gonna type 9,000. There we go. So 1 and 2, that's what it is. So this particular frame right here, you can use this as your icon. So I'm just gonna actually go ahead and add that while I have this. So I go to character icons. I'm at character details. Go down. So the icon, I'm gonna go ahead and set that to this particular icon. So when it loads up in the game, in the hood, you'll see the icon. Oh, appreciate that, Ramel. Sorry. I have the chat on a different screen, so I don't always see the chat immediately, but I appreciate you. Thank you, Ramel. All right, and okay, back to this. So we get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Just gonna get I get rid of this. Oh no, this is 1. Yeah, okay, 1. This we'll probably use this as 2. Attack 2. And then this will be 3. I'm gonna keep a lot of these, so I'm gonna call this 4 for now. We won't see it in the game when we load it up. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it has a lot of 5. Don't need this one. This is him throwing a star. Oh. So I'll just do. I'm just showing this. I may just delete these other ones. Just I don't want the game to break. But just wanted to show this real quick, and where I was talking about that I wanted to switch this around a little bit. So basically, if this one right here, so I'm gonna select. I want this to start first. So I'm selecting this, Control C, and put this above this offset. So and then I'll take the second one, which is this one. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't say it like that. All right, so take this one here and put this immediately after the first one. So if I go to the frames, now you can kind of see the full fluid animation. So you see its leg go up and back down. So I just wanted to change that part. I'll keep it in here. So all right, we don't need this block. We don't need that or that. All right. We'll keep this one as one of the animations, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This is another frame of the animation. Get rid of that one. This is when he hits the ground, so I'm gonna keep this one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. We'll keep this one. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. He's kind of flipping around, but I don't really need it. All right, so we'll get rid of those. All right, so we need to take all 3 of these and make them one animation. So we're starting with this one. So we'll just, since we're starting with this, we're gonna rename this fall. So starts off lifting off his feet. Then he's falling back, so we're going to go to editor and copy this. Paste that right underneath fall. And then go back to frames. And then where he hits the ground, let's go ahead and copy this one. Go to fall. Put that there. So now, if we do animate, I mean, it's kind of quick, but you see him hitting the ground. The only thing I don't see of him is where his body is flat on the ground. Like, I don't see a sprite or a frame of that for some reason. But, you know, this is what we have, so we're going to keep going. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these 2. I don't need these. Let's go to these specials. We don't need any of these specials. We're not going to do these right now. So get rid of these. Try not to go too fast, 'cause I want to make sure I don't delete something that I needed. Okay. Okay, yep, just deleting all these specials. We don't need these right now. What's this? Yep, okay. Yep. Okay, all right. So we got the idle here. We got the jump attack. So, you know, we can have more than one jump attack. So what I'm going to do, oh yeah, we don't need this one. So we're going to use this as the regular. Actually, let me look at this one. So we can use this as jump attack 2. I think I'm gonna do that. Jump attack 2. That's the animation that happens when you jump and hit down and attack. So that's what jump attack 2 does. And we're just gonna change this to the regular jump attack. Oh no! Alright, I messed up. So let me go ahead and save this. I'm gonna close this out for a second. I knew I messed up somewhere. Alright, so let me go back. I hit delete because I was trying to delete the name. Some of the characters in the name. So let me add that back. So this is the regular jump attack. Okay, cool. All right. So we'll just add this back. And I need to go back to the other file. Open this up. And I'm just gonna add this right under here. So I'm just adding this back to the model file. I'm just gonna get rid of the 630 here. We'll get rid of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. Well, shoot, now that we had to back out for a second, I'm gonna refresh so you can see what I mean. So if I go to models, then none, you'll see Katsura old here, where you see all of the old animations. So if you ever needed to go back and look at these animations, you could. And you can copy from here and paste in the actual player model. All right. So this won't affect the game at all. Okay. So and now you can see. Now I set the icon. Now you can see the icon set for this player as well. So we went on ahead and took care of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and double click to open it back up. So we got the jump attack back. We got the down attack and the jump forward. We got the pain. So we can get rid of these. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, cool. And that should be it. So we'll go ahead and save this. And the game that I'm loading, so I'm actually loading it up in a slightly different game, not the actual demo, but I kind of at least wanted to show you what was going to happen. So let's go ahead and close this out. I think we got everything. Excuse me. I have it loaded up so I can go ahead and oh, interesting. Okay, well, let me go to it. That's interesting. So fall 2019 bit. Oh, did I get rid of it? Oh yeah, I'll just do it this way. And let me pause this music real quick. All right, so memory loss. So this is our very first OpenBOR game that we built for our program. So the students built this. They found these characters and converted them over. This is before we knew about the MUGEN conversion, so we did all these from scratch from the sprite sheets. All right, so start game. So if we forgot, need to make sure to change. I need to make sure to change the models.txt loading of this character with load instead of no. So let me make sure I do that. So restart. So I saved it. Let's restart. Hey, you too, Donnie. Appreciate it, man. Uh-oh, something happened. Uh-oh. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to get rid of some of those Yep. I might have to get rid of some of those animations. This is what I was talking about. Let me go to the log. I bet you that's what it is. What? All right, let me go back here. Get rid of that. Let me just go ahead and get rid of those two animations for now to make it quicker. Or 3. I'm just gonna get rid of these for now. So we'll get rid of 5 and 6 for now. Save, because I believe you can have 4. Let's open it up now. There we go. Yep, that's what it was. See, that's what happens. So it doesn't really tell you why sometimes, but that's why, because it didn't set aside the memory. All right, so let's go. So now if I go through the select, so you should see him. Now, one thing you should notice though, right? His animation stopped because it isn't set to loop. So as you can see, it stopped. So let's change that real quick. Let's change some of the animations that need to loop around before we continue. And then we'll start it and we should be good to go. So attack 1, 2, 3, 4, none of those needed. Grab, attack, idle needs it. So right above, like right after or above the delay, these are the animation values or parameters. Excuse me. So we're gonna set loop to 1. You can also set your loop to loop at a specific frame as well. So you can set it to, play through once and loop at like the 3rd frame or 4th frame. Excuse me, 4th frame or something like that. So you also do that as well, which is pretty cool. All right, so idle. We don't need to loop any of these until we get to. Oh yeah, let's get rid of run. We don't need run right now. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna get rid of turn as well, but walk, we need to add it here. So 1. All right. Okay, now let's run it. We should be good now. Okay. All right. Here he is. So let's go ahead and add him in. Let's go ahead and play as him. Now, he's not going to be able to hit anybody. He's not going to be able to hit anybody yet. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't break. I just realized this is okay. Okay, good. All right. So here he is. He's walking around. He jumped. If I jump. Yeah, so right now, nothing hits or anything. They can't hit you. They can't hit you. They can't hit me. But you can grab them. You can't do anything though because you don't have any attack boxes. And as you can see, these animations are kind of slow. They look a little weird. So we got to change the animation speed and all of that. But we'll handle that in the next part of this. If I can get out of here. There we go. So there's some cleaning up that needs to happen, but we at least can see it in the game itself. So that is a great place to leave off right now. Okay, so we will stop here. We'll go ahead and end it here. Are there any questions that you guys might have on what I went over or anything like that, or are we good? And I guess there is a huge lag on my end. So I'm going to have to change that somehow. If there aren't any other questions, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So next time in the next video, like I said, we're gonna go over the attack boxes. We're gonna kind of clean the animations up, add the attack boxes, add the bounding boxes, and start working in the specials, and kind of tailoring this up and cleaning them up. So again, guys, I appreciate who all stayed on throughout this whole thing. I know this was an hour long, so that should let you know how much editing goes into this, because these can take a little while to kind of to go through these things. Then I have to go edit and clean it all up so it's kind of fluid and makes sense to everybody. So that's why I don't always publish these so fast, so. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great rest of the day, man, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Y'all have a great one and stay brilliant. Peace.